Hey, it's Garrett,
It's Andrea.
and welcome to the Daily Devotional.
Yeah.
So we're reading in Matthew 26, and it got me thinking about gifts that I've given or you've given that people just didn't understand. So I was thinking when I was a kid, I really wanted to get my mom a really nice gift that I thought she would appreciate. So I saved up my allowance because my sister, I don't know how, but she was like a magical saver. Like she could save and save and save and buy like the nicest gifts. We had a gift store here in town called Treasures of the Heart, and she could go in there and buy like these super nice gifts for my mom. I couldn't afford that. So I would have to go to Walmart and I would have to buy like, hey mom, here's, like these cheap earrings off the shelf, right? Like I would say for like a week, and here's these $5 earrings, they'll turn your ears green. But I had thought, I'm going to save this time. I'm not going to spend a dime, and I'm going to get my mom the present she deserves for Christmas. And so I had saved. My grandma took us out shopping, and I went to the Christmas section of Walmart. My mom used to be Catholic, and I thought, she'll appreciate this gift. I found this large animatronic angel that was holding two candles that moved her head, moved her arms back and forth. This was an angelic being that I knew my mother would love and appreciate for a lifetime. I bought that sucker. She was mine. I was so happy. I wrapped that. I could not wait for her to open this present. And I don't know. I feel like to this day she appreciated it because she still has it. It's kind of a joke now. Nobody else in the room understood it. There were a couple laughs, but I thought, man, Mom, I did good, didn't I? I was so proud of myself. Now it's funny because I don't know what I was thinking, but she still has it.
Yeah, you did a really good job. That was a good thing.
My grandma's Catholic, so she was pro for this present.
Yeah,
she
was all for it.
Yeah.
But really, it was one of those things that nobody else understood.
I'm good at these gifts. I even made her, one year I made her a sweatshirt and I cut out a Christmas tree on it. And I even put blinking lights in this sweatshirt because I thought, Mom doesn't have anything that's Christmassy. I don't know why I like honed in on my mother. I don't know. She's like selfless. Maybe that's why. But the battery packs back in the 90s were not what they are today. So like I made it.
They were
to
fire
work.
hazards.
Yeah, they were like they had like like the D-size batteries that you had to put in them. Like the battery pack went into the tree, and so when you did that, the tree fell forward on the sweater. And I love my mother. She wore it for Christmas.
No, that's just you though. Like you're always doing something special for somebody.
Did you want a sweatshirt
I would love a sweatshirt.
that blinks?
Yeah. For sure. But I mean, that's definitely something because we were talking about Matthew chapter 26, and we were talking about that story, and it was reminding you of this. But that was definitely something happened when this woman came in. Jesus was having dinner with Simon. This is a guy that he had healed of leprosy, and they're having dinner together, and disciples are there. And when we read in Luke, we find out that even the Pharisees were around too. And so there was all these people invited to dinner. We're not really sure if she was invited, but this woman came in with her alabaster jar full of perfume with probably a year's wage. But to her, it wasn't the cost of it monetary. It wasn't the monetary cost of it. It was this sentimental thing. It was, how precious is this to bring something you said earlier when we were talking about this, to bring to my friend, somebody that I want to be close to. And that really opened my eyes up to this story when you said that, because it's like, wait, this wasn't just bringing it to God, but this was bringing it to a friend. It was a sentimental gift to him that people around really didn't understand. So much so they got angry about it. They were so mad that she gave this expensive gift and that she wasted it. That's what actually it says in the New Living Translation. It said the disciples said, what a waste to pour this out and to never be able to get it back again.
I think at the end of this is really crucial for us to understand. When she gave everything, Jesus understood her. Nobody else in the room understood her. but Jesus did, so much so it made the people upset at him for understanding her. And I think we can take comfort in that.
That's
Maybe
good.
when nobody else understands us, Jesus will understand us, and he will understand our heart, our motives. Maybe nobody else understands our motives. Maybe you're in a situation where you're giving everything and you know your heart is good. You know your heart is pure. You're doing everything you can right now, and people are saying things about you. People are being pretty, I don't know, we've been in situations, and this is why I'm saying this, where people can be pretty mean and they can be pretty cruel. But Jesus knows your heart. He knows what's going on behind the scenes. He knows what you're doing, and he knows your situation. And I say, I don't know, I just feel like you should just take comfort in the fact that he knows you, and he is bent down, and he is listening, and he hears your heart.